And speaking of TechCrunch Disrupt, joining us today is Richard Lermer, the author of Full Frontal PR. You just spent the whole week at TechCrunch.
I did. I had a great time.
You were scoping out. Oh, I bet you had a great time. You know, that's a pretty coveted badge there, I gotta say.
Thank you. I like that.
So I want to hear all about what you saw. You were investigating some of the other cool new tech. A lot of gadgets that you think are going to be the next big thing, right?
Right. I was so shocked at how many people took the idea of helping people get what they want as quickly as they can, because I am a very impatient person. So I thought, let's see who are the ones that are helping people, because it really is all about the consumer in the end.
Right, and so one of those is BMW
right.
here. Tell us about BMW.
It's crazy. So they're taking the personal assistant idea, the Siri idea, they're putting it in your car, but they're making it really individualized. So in other words, you can actually give it a name, like I could call it Julie, and then say, hey Julie, do this for me, do that. But what the best part is, it will talk to you, it will set your settings, and it keeps everything in the cloud. So when you rent a car, you can call it down.
Any BMW, you can call it down.
Right. So, you know, they're part of all these rental car companies, and that's what they see the future as being, you know, thank you Uber and all those other companies, as being a way for the BMW to now individualize and personalize every vehicle.
How interesting. Okay, so I was there yesterday
right.
Covering that story, Blindsight, and everyone was talking about blockchain. I feel like
right.
blockchain is becoming part of the tech vernacular. Most folks at home don't really understand what blockchain is.
No.
So I'm not going to get into a definition here, but there's a new company called KPIX, which is a blockchain-run solar company right. that you say is going to help us all save money on energy.
Well, what I like about KPIX, so this is it's a complicated thing. You know, blockchain is basically smart contracts between consumers and companies that you basically pay for it with tokens that you put on the blockchain. And with solar energy, what they've decided to do at KPIX is they're making the deals directly with the electric companies, and so you no longer have because of regulations, you no longer have to deal directly with the electric companies. You can deal with a company like KPIX who will make it cheaper for people to buy the solar and wind power energy and things like that, because regulations are making it cheaper, and thus electricity is cheaper.
So to simplify, basically it's just going to make electricity cheaper.
Yes,
for us, that's all we, the consumer, needs to know.
But it's kind of fun.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to iRobot. This is really fun. It's like a brand new Roomba that you say thinks for you, basically empties itself.
Well, yeah. I'm a very messy person, so this was the most fun I had all week. Basically what it does is it learns your behavior, and it travels after you, cleans up after you, learns where you make the most mess. You basically program it, but then it programs itself, you know, like the robots.
Okay.
They always said this was going to happen.
Right, right.
It empties itself, it comes by and,
where
makes
does it
sure.
empty itself? It goes over to your garbage can?
It goes over to its own little place of happiness, and just
all right, so when can I buy this? That's what I want to know.
It's coming up real soon. They were so excited. I think this is because iRobot is the parent company,
right.
and they have been talking about it for a long time, but this is coming out.
Is it going to be super expensive though?
No, it's going to be super well priced. I like it. I think
all right, we'll
I'm
have
getting
to wait
one.
and see, right? We're going to have to wait and see. Okay, finally, just real quick, we've got Ask Jack. You say it's like Angie's List, but the technology is what you say you call brilliant.
It's brilliant because it's Uber for handymen, in other words, the professionals. This is not TaskRabbit or anything like that, but this is people who actually have a job to do, and you can track them and you can hire them on real time.
Okay.
So basically you get them right when you need them.
Interesting. So it's the new Uber, the new Angie's List, like the new Pied Piper.
Exactly.
All right, Devin, back over to you. Thank you.